Hello, and we say a fantastic day to you at this moment of your time. We are the Pleiadian Council, and we thank you very much for tuning into this transmission, as it is of great support for your planet in its ascension process, and it is a gift to us to be able to experience your world and co-create with you in this way. So we want to begin by saying that your world is indeed on very exciting timelines in 2024. And right now you are seeing many things stirred to the surface. We will speak about it as we go later into the transmission, though we want to begin with a reminder that in order for things to heal, for things to integrate, for things to transform, you have to bring to the surface the patterns psychologically, both on a personal and a collective level, that need to be healed in order for the system to rewire itself. And this rewiring process is well underway, though you will be experiencing this continual level of more and more shadow aspects of your society surfacing. And this is why this transmission today is particularly important. We call it the vortex of transmutation. A vortex is a self-perpetuating nexus that pulls in energies and cycles them, and it recycles them as well. And this vortex of transmutation we're speaking of is something that you could view the formula through. It's a new way of seeing this formula that helps you to step into it in a clearer and more powerful way. And again, the formula is to act on your own highest passion or excitement or enthusiasm or love or joy. All of these words suit to describe this powerful energy that comes from your heart center and propels you forward in a certain direction, guiding you towards specific actions and points of focus. The next step is to do it to the best of your ability, using all of your intelligence and all of your resources to do it the best you can. This is simply put. Then you have zero insistence on any particular outcome, allowing yourself to be open to the results, to work with them in a particular way, seeing the positive uses of potential negative outcomes, understanding that reality itself is ultimately neutral and you are the ones who create the meaning. And so, completely it is. Follow your highest excitement to the best of your ability with zero insistence on any particular outcome. And this ought to be seamless. This is why we call it a vortex. As soon as you complete the last step, you begin the first step again. All of these steps are happening simultaneously and perpetually. And this perpetual motion of the formula makes it a sort of internal perpetual motion device, constantly propelling you forward into higher and higher frequencies and constantly transmuting the negative emotions, ideas, and experiences that happen as you move the journey. So as soon as you step back into that frequency of love, excitement, enthusiasm, this transmutation instantly begins to take place. As this frequency of excitement, passion, joy, love is the core frequency of Source. And Source contains all opposites and brings them back to unity. Source is a non-dualistic energy. And you as spiritual beings, have this non-dualistic nature as your innermost essence, while you experience the dualistic world of good and bad and pleasure and pain and so on and so forth. And as you experience any one of these polarities, when you return to your very heart of hearts and remember this frequency of enthusiasm and passion, those energies can come into balance in you and restore a timeless sense of wonder and bliss. This ought to be something that you experience every single day. And the more frequently you can return to this state, the more powerfully your life will transform, and you will rebound from the quote unquote negative experiences that come up, so that you can stay in that perpetual motion of raising your vibration. So you accentuate this vortex when you return to enthusiasm right away. When you don't get the outcome you prefer and you stay stuck in a state of refusal to act or refusal to accept, you deaden your vibration. So the important thing to do is to step immediately into an exciting action. And remember, we say so many words to describe this energy because some of you hear excitement and you think it has to be some intense movement of energy, something very active. But you can be excited about taking a nap, you can be excited about taking a walk, or sitting in meditation, or doing any such energy practice. And it's really in this inward phase where you can get the most clear sense of this vortex of transmutation. You can do this by tuning in to your own heart center. And we don't mean your physical heart when we say heart center, nor do we mean the heart chakra. We mean the literal center of your being in the center of your chest. This is the place where that frequency of passion originates. And this frequency of passion is the signal from your higher self guiding you to attune to source. Source itself is this energy. And when you tune your attention into your heart center, you attune to this energy. All that is required is for your attention to go there. And many of you will find that if you place your attention there for a prolonged period of time, you might start to feel discomfort or other emotions surface. And if you remain simply present in your heart center while greeting and allowing all of the experiences that arise to take place, you will find that your heart center activates and opens and has the power to transmute those energies. In this process, it's very helpful to remember the moments that you felt the most heart open, the moments that you felt the most enthusiastic, the moments where you felt the most bliss. And long for this bliss while remembering that this is who you are. Have a sense of devotion and love towards this energy. And as you stay focused on it and remembering that this energy of bliss is the core of all of your motivations, whether you recognize it or not, you can allow yourself to bring this timeless energy into the now moment. As you do this, the energy can encompass your being. It can flow through your entire being. Your whole body will be experienced as being made up of light initially. And eventually, this light will saturate you in such a way that you will experience your entire being as being transparent and empty and formless. Yet, the more you deepen and feel yourself somehow fade away, the more that you will raise into these higher states of bliss. And the more that this energy will permeate every level of your being and become a way that you know yourself as the source. This is the ultimate purpose of why you have come here. And this is the result that comes from continuing to follow this formula. And we encourage you not only to live that formula, but to create the time to choose that introspective witnessing practice of letting your heart center guide you, letting your heart center inform you that this enthusiasm is always there. And the more powerful you connect with this deep core energy of your heart's passion, the easier it will be to constantly transmute the experiences that arise along the journey. The idea is not that you are constantly positive, because that is impossible for a human being to not ever experience a negative emotion or a negative response. Remember, as we've shared many times before, there's a wisdom and an intelligence in negative emotions as well that needs to be honored. The idea is that you have a non-judging attitude towards the positive and the negative frequencies, and that as soon as you experience either polarity, you return to the heart center that is the center of this power of transmutation. You stay in the vortex of transmutation that pulls in positive and negative frequencies and returns them into this non-dual state of total bliss, total love, total remembrance of the source of your true nature. This will allow both your own personal evolution and journey to accelerate, and it will also contribute towards the evolution and betterment of your whole world, bringing you to a more multidimensional planet that is more positively oriented and transmutes the collective density. You are all here for this process, so we hope you find enthusiasm for it and don't allow for the negativity of your planet to slow you down in your own path, your highest excitement. We thank you for allowing this transmission to be shared and take place at this moment of your time, and we ask, in which ways can we be of assistance to you with your questions, inquiries, and musings as you wish.
Hi, Pleiadian.